Hello and welcome to the March edition of Landlord Law Firm Advocate News. My name is Robert Chesson with Landlord Law Firm, here to bring to you what's going on in the landlord community throughout the state of Connecticut since last we were with you in February. As we mentioned in our last news segment, the legislature was getting in full swing. And so let's update you briefly on what's happened since last we were here. First off, last week the Landlord Law Firm testified up at the public hearings before the Housing Committee on a number of proposed bills that have been raised in the legislature, including the return of the bedbug bill. We provided testimony regarding that. There was a bill associated with security deposit interest. We shared our position on that, and two fair housing bills. And in conjunction with the Connecticut Apartment Association, we provided testimony on what looks to be the beginning of, or the first time in quite some time, that the legislature has considered looking at the fair housing laws in Connecticut to determine if the pendulum has swung too far away from the center and trying to get some neutrality back into that process. And so there were a couple of bills presented. One included appeal rights, and another included providing notice information to property purchasers regarding fair housing laws. And we shared with the Housing Committee on behalf of the landlords and the Connecticut Apartment Association our testimony regarding those. In addition to our visit at the Capitol, we have been involved in a number of fair housing cases at the CHRO level, Connecticut Human Rights and Opportunities, that administers fair housing laws. And we participated in a new protocol that the CHRO has initiated as of the beginning of the year, wherein the mandatory mediation process is instituted immediately upon the resolution of the written paperwork associated with the claim, and it is managed by a different person in the CHRO than the factual investigation. We will keep our eyes open on that process and remain vigilant to determine its effectiveness, and hopefully we'll have some updates for you in future editions of the newsletter here that sheds some light on that process as it goes forward. In terms of seminars and presentations, we had a wonderful time presenting the No Smoke, No Toke seminar to the Connecticut Apartment Association at American Integrity Restoration over in Bridgeport. We did that last week on February 23rd. We got to discuss non-smoking policies for communities, developing those, planning to implement those, and the process around all of that, as well as the issue of medical marijuana and its impact on communities, its conflict with non-smoking policies, and considerations that you might want to evaluate if you're looking at either of those topics. For those of you who were not able to join us, we invite you to come to the encore performance of the No Smoke, No Toke seminar. That's going to be on March 16th. We're going to be holding that at Belfour Property Restoration in Wallingford. That'll be an afternoon seminar starting at 12. I think registration starts at 12:30. If you're interested in that, you can register for that on the Connecticut Apartment Association website at ctaahq.org. We'd love to see you at that one. We got wonderful feedback and are looking forward to round two on that one. And then lastly, I know we've been talking about an upcoming fair housing seminar, specifically a fair housing seminar, and that is scheduled for, let me make sure I've got the right date, that is April 13th. That will be held at the Best Western in North Haven. You can also register for that on the Connecticut Apartment Association website. We will be presenting the fair housing curriculum that was developed by the National Apartment Association and the Institute of Real Estate Management, IREM. In conjunction, a few years ago, they developed a really nice program for fair housing training. They have kept that current and updated, and we have the opportunity to share that with anybody who'd like to join us in April. Again, April 13th at 8:30. That'll be a morning, might be a full day seminar, in fact, at the Best Western in North Haven. So we look forward to seeing you there. That's what we've got for the news around the world of landlords in Connecticut this month. I look forward to seeing you again next month for our April edition of LLF Advocate, Video Advocate. It's always a pleasure. Again, I'm Robert Chesson with the Landlord Law Firm. We look forward to seeing you next time. Take care.